Hello, guys, and welcome to the Glasgow Rangers Nation channel, the channel that brings you your team every single day, the channel that is run by the fans for you, the fan. Well, we are just about 2.5 hours away from kickoff tonight in what is a massive, huge game for Glasgow Rangers as they prepare to take on Servette at the Stade de Genève tonight. Photos already been tweeted out on the Rangers Twitter account of the Stade de Genève. Out there in Switzerland, in the fine city of Geneva. Apparently, it is a beautiful. Well, I know it's a beautiful city. I've actually been to Geneva. It is an amazing place. Switzerland is an absolutely amazing country, guys. If you ever get a chance to go along, yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It is spot on. A brilliant country to visit and a brilliant country to be at. Anyway, so Rangers are there tonight taking on Servette in the second leg of this tie tonight. Now, kickoff times, well, you know what was interesting, wasn't it? It was a kickoff times around the world posted by Rangers earlier. 7:30 tonight, obviously in the UK, 8:30 in Geneva, 9:30 in Bucharest, the home of Brand Hadji, 6:30 in Dakar, 1:30 in Quito, 2:30 in Kissimmee, which is apparently somewhere in the United States. I think that is 3:30 in Brazil, 2:30 in Beijing, and 4:30 in the morning in Sydney. So if you're watching down under, it will be a tiring one, no doubt. Now, obviously, it's a must-win game tonight. It's a game we've got to win, mainly because that 5 million. I think, you know, whatever you think of the Champions League, whatever you think of Rangers playing in the Champions League, £5 million is a lot of money. If you consider you get about 3 million for winning the SPFL, it's night and day, guys. Night and day. The Champions League is where the money's at. Europe is where the money's at. If we can qualify for the Champions League group stages, you are sitting on a pot of possible gold that will obviously help Rangers in terms of investing in their future, not only investing in the future on the park, but also off the park as we seek to redevelop and bring Ibrox more into that 21st century with access for disabled supporters, increasing of the amount of seating for fans to decrease that season ticket waiting list that we need to get down. Rangers are going into tonight's game with the promise that they are going to go after the opposition. They are going to attack, and they have to. We can't sit back. You cannot afford to sit back. If you do, you'll get picked off, especially as Servette will have a number of their players back for tonight's game. Crivelli, for example, been the prime amongst them. Yes, there are a number of players still missing, and Tunes, Frick, for example, are all out still injured. But the Servette team that plays tonight will be a lot stronger than the Servette team we faced at Ibrox last Wednesday. Now, the biggest question out there is, what will the starting lineup be? How will Michael Beale choose to start? He did say yesterday that both Connor Goldson and Ryan Jack would be available to play. And I can't help but feel that we will see Ryan on the field from the start, especially given the fact that Ryan was absolutely phenomenal in that Servette game, protecting the back four, doing everything that Ryan Jack normally does. The other thing that Ryan Jack does is he makes the players around him look better because he gives them time to play. He gives them space to play. And if you want Cantwell and Raskin and Sifu to go and be creative and cause Servette loads of issues and problems, then you need a player like Ryan Jack. You need to know that he's got your back. Jack has got your back. I'm not saying that. And he covers for the fullbacks as they go forward, especially if we are relying on the fullbacks to give us width tonight. Now, we don't know what the team's going to be. He might not play. We don't know. He may be that Beale chooses to go in with a midfield of Sifu, Raskin and Canwell, like the one he went in to the game on Saturday with. Who knows? For me, this is my lineup for tonight's game. So I would line up with, obviously, Jack Butland in goal, John Suter and Connor Goldson as our central defensive pairing. I think you have to play Goldson. You have to play Goldson. Goldson is the communicator, the leader at the back, someone who can control things there. Although Tavernier is the captain, he's not really a leader as such on the field. Borna Barisic plays left back. He's played quite well in the last two games. His delivery, particularly into the box, has been a lot better. Midfield, I would go with a 3 with Jack in the middle holding, giving Raskin and Sifu the freedom to get forward and join in with the attackers. I feel that if we're going to win, if we're going to really see the best of us, Todd Cantwell has to be given that free role, has to be given that 10 role to go and create and be be everywhere on the field. he's the start of the high press. He's the creative influence. He is the best player on our team, and I think he has got to play there. I would put Danilo and Lammers up front. I would rest Dessers because I don't think the guy's match fit. And in the game that we must win, that we cannot take any chances in, we cannot have someone up front who is not 100% good to go. Danilo is a lot sharper. The thing as well you picked up on Saturday was when Danilo went through the middle and they took off Dessers. We looked a lot faster, a lot more fluid, a lot more attacking. We seemed to click a whole lot better. We just looked a better team without Dessers on the field. So for me, Danilo play up front and Sam Lammers provide you with that trickery. That's my lineup. That's how I would line up tonight. You've then obviously got the likes of Dessers, Seema, Hadji, Scott Wright on the bench. You can provide impact from the bench with those players. Well, what I'd love to know is, what is your team tonight? How would you like to see Rangers line up to take on Servette tonight? Let me know. As soon as we have the team news, we will be back with a live stream, talking over the team news, talking over what we think of the team, getting your views and opinions on the team for tonight once it is released. And obviously there is the live stream tonight as well of the game from 7:20 here on the channel. Please come and join me for that as we build up to, and then obviously watch the game together. One last thing before we go, thank you so much for your phenomenal support. We are now at over 3,000 subscribers, 3,020 I think it was at time of recording. So please hit that sub, ring that notification bell, and keep helping build this channel as we seek to become one of the biggest Rangers channels out there. I would love one day to be as big as the amazingly brilliant CJ Novo. Of course I would. Or as big as the fantastic Heart and Hand. That's my ambition for the future. Well, thank you for your phenomenal support. And as always, please do two things for me. Smash the like, and always remember, we are there.